Hello my dear peers, today in this video we are going to discuss about the topic called gerund, infinitives and the linkers. I think perhaps we have already discussed about this topic in our previous videos. If you go and check, you will get that video. If you don't find, then don't worry, I will give the link of that video in this video's description. Why I am repeating this, my motive behind repeating that same topic once again, just because to add the cherries on the cake, because I want to clear the doubts, means I want to eradicate the doubts among you people. So please, you guys listen to me carefully. Without spending more time on the introduction, let's move to the topic. The topic is gerund, infinitives and linkers. And if you want to get the thorough understanding of this topic, then be connected till the end. Don't skip while watching this video. If you skip that video, then you will not get the thorough understanding and the right information of this topic. So you should not worry about that. Okay, just listen to me and watch. I think this is not obscured. This is obvious, I think. So my voice is also audible, I think. Now there is no issue to start this topic from the scratch. Okay, so let us begin. Sri Guru Prasanna, I have given the title here, and 18/10/2022 Tuesday, gerund, infinitive and linkers. What we have to discuss, I have given the examples. Based on that or oriented on the examples we will discuss ahead, means those examples will clear your doubts, means those will clear your doubts thoroughly and ultimately. So now we will understand what is gerund at the very first. The gerund is nothing but gerund is a form of ing in the verb. Okay, v5. Okay, what we call v5. V5 means what? Verb plus ing, basic verb, basic main verb plus ing. That's we call the gerund. But that is not the verb plus ing, means that is not a verb plus ing. Instead that works as the noun. Okay, that's not the verb plus ing, it means that will not work as the ving form of v5. So instead of that, in the replacement of that, in the gerund, that we call the noun form of the verb, and that will appear at the very first, means often that will act as the subject in the sentence as a noun. But we will see again, so many examples are there, means that will take the place of the noun also, but in the same structure, that will not act as a subject place, that will not take subject place, either that will take the another, means few adjective phase. Okay, like, but that will not act as an adjective. I will tell you how that will work in this sentence. Okay, now let's move to the topic. Gerund, we have already discussed about that, and only that will act as a noun. Okay, not an adjective, not a verb. Okay, you have to keep in your mind that formula. The easiest formula to keep in your mind is that, okay, v plus ing equals to noun. Okay, that is the gerund noun. Okay, that's we call. How to find that is the gerund noun, and that is the v plus ing, means v5 form. How to identify? I will tell you how to identify. Now, through the examples, we will understand thoroughly. Now, swimming is best exercise. Okay, swimming is best exercise. How you will find the gerund? Because here you are getting the formula, that is verb plus ing, and you are finding here the verb plus ing, that you identified easily, that is the gerund noun, and that is taking the place here in the structure at the subject place. But what about the second example we will discuss here? He enjoys listening music. Okay, here is the verb, and what is the requirement of this gerund noun? Why this is acting as a noun? Okay, what is the help of that? You will understand that he is the third person, as I have already told you. Enjoys, this is the main verb. Okay, this is the main verb, and this is not a verb. Instead, that is working as a noun. Okay, he enjoys listening music. Okay, he enjoys listening music. Listening music is a good habit. If you write that, then also that will, listening music is a good habit. then also that will act as a gerund noun, not a verb plus ing. Okay, verb plus ing V5 form. Instead that will act as gerund noun. Okay, I think you are understanding little bit. Now third example, I love reading books. Here love is the main verb and this is the gerund noun. Okay, I think you are understanding little bit, I think. Okay, if you understand little bit, then that will be more than everything, I think, for me. Okay, so please, I think you are enjoying the process of teaching of mine. Now let's move on to the topic infinitive. What is infinitive? I think you have already learned about, or I think you might have heard about the topic infinitive. Infinitive and gerund both are in the comparative. Okay, in the comparative manner. How gerund means what? Infinitive means what? We have already discussed about those, and wherever you go, you will find both. Okay, both topics will be discussed in means we have already discussed about those, but wherever you go you will find both topics, both understandings. Okay, because those both are related to verbs. Okay, these gerund infinitives and past participles also we have already discussed about that. These both act as the parts of non-finite verbs. Okay, what are non-finite verbs? Non-finite verbs are those which will not change or which won't change according to the or as per the grammar rules. Okay, as per the grammar rules, like according to the persons, according to the numbers, according to the gender, those will not change. To those we have to call as non-finite verbs, and these both are belongs to those categories. Okay, I think I cleared something doubt of you people. Now infinitives. What are these infinitives? Infinitives are those the, okay, I will tell you the simple formula, I will give you, then you will understand. This is not verb plus ing, instead that is 2 plus verb. 2 plus verb equals to the infinitive. Okay, what are these infinitives? What are these infinitives? What is the work of infinitive? I will tell you how to how they will work. Okay, here the fourth example is 2 plus. Okay, 2 means what? 2 is the preposition here, and that will act as the direction. Okay, which we use to show the direction, but here that is not preposition, that is 2 plus verb. 2 plus verb is the formula of infinitive. 2 plus verb equals to infinitive. Okay, that will act only like that only. 2 plus verb means 2 and verb will appear in any sentences. If you find in any sentences both 2 plus verb means 2 plus verb, if you find that formula, then you have to identify that this is the infinitive. We have to climb that one. Now here fourth example we will discuss here. This is the example of infinitive. I love to read books. To read, to is the preposition and read is the verb. 2 plus verb equals to infinitive, and this is the books. I love to read books because here already the verb given, and this is acting as infinitive, not a verb, not a preposition like that. Vinay is good at speaking. Vinay is good at speaking. What is this? This is the gerund noun. Okay, I have given to clarify your doubt. Here, Vinay and Aditya are best brothers. I have given here the example, and at the very first you have to identify that what are the linkers. You have to means you have to learn that one, that what are the linkers. Linkers are nothing but linkers are the connectives, are also called as the connectors, and those linkers, connectors are nothing but the conjunctions. Okay, about the conjunctions we have already discussed in our previous videos, but this is a linker. Okay, if you find a word linker, then you have to claim that this is, you should make sure that these linkers are nothing but the conjunctions. Okay, conjunctions are of three types. Okay, there are three many subtypes. Those are correlative conjunction and coordinating conjunction and subordinating conjunction. I have already cleared the doubt of those all, and I have distinguished between those all types. So if you go and watch that video, till the end, then you will get those means something ideas about the linkers. Okay, now here what are the linkers we will find in these examples. Okay, here the sixth example is of linkers. Vinay and Aditya are best brothers. Here what is the linker? If you find and that and is which belongs to, this is the coordinating conjunction. Okay, coordinating conjunction means what? Which joins two independent clauses and which will become the bridge between two independent clauses, that we call the coordinating conjunction. And subordinating conjunctions are given below here. Here Vinay and Aditya are best friends, I have given here. Best brothers I have given. And Aditya is willing to give his notes. Okay, I have given here. Aditya is willing to give his notes, but is also the coordinating conjunction. But here this is the compound complex sentence. Okay, compound complex sentence it is. Compound complex means what? There will be two independent clauses but one dependent clause will be there. Here this is the coordinating conjunction Vinay, and that is the also called as the linker. Vinay was not ready to accept. Okay, Vinay was not ready to accept. Sorry, this is not the compound and complex sentence. Below I have given here the compound and complex sentence, which is that we will discuss. Here we got another verb, another conjunction called but and. These are the linkers. Okay, I think you understand. I think you understood something about this teaching. Okay, now the eighth and last and best example. She is now an IAS officer. She is now an IAS officer. This is the complete sentence and this is the independent clause here, and we joined, and that independent clause which joined by the subordinating conjunction means the remaining sentence after the because is the dependent clause. That's we call the dependent clause, and that which joins by the subordinating conjunction, that we call the dependent clause. And she is now an IAS officer. This is the independent clause. We should not have to focus on clauses here. Just we have to focus what are the linkers and what are the functions of those here. Because is also the subordinating conjunction. It is okay. This is a type of subordinating conjunction, but this is also a conjunction. Okay, you have to keep in your mind only conjunction. Conjunctions are also called as connectors, connectives, and linkers. Okay, that is the seen here. Okay, sorry. Of course this is also not the compound complex sentence. This is the what? This is the complex sentence only. Complex means what? Compound means two examples of independent and independent joined by the coordinating conjunction, that we call the compound, and complex are those which are having one independent and one dependent, that we call complex. Okay, I think you understood, and thank you so much for listening carefully. And we have already discussed so many types and about their examples here I have given here. These are the more than enough I think, but I have no more space to add some few examples again, a few further examples. So that's why please, if you practice in your home and if you practice by examples, then you will understand, you will get thorough understanding about that. So this is my effort, and if you give a touch to the subscribe button, then that will be worthy. Okay, that will be satisfaction of mine for this long struggle. Thank you so much for listening.